Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. And it's time for a second Ultimate Ares run. Well, we owe you a sword drop build. So we're going to go for his cast, dash, maybe cut above, coffin nail, cutting edge. So we need Hef, we need Apollo. We need just a few Ares boons, not as much as we typically do. You know what I mean? But I think this is very deserved. We're going to use Aspect of Mel for the daggers here as well. Not for any particular reason. I just kind of owe it a run, I guess you could say. Normal fear setup. Aspect of Mail for the daggers gives you 100% backstab damage bonus. Might be okay if we're going to be dashing around a lot, I figure. Maybe. There's not a whole lot that would directly benefit the cast, I kind of figure here. I would kind of prefer the cast, but we should probably just take whatever we get here without spending too many rolls. Your dash creates a row of falling blades along your path. I think I would prefer the cast, at least. The cast is quite interesting. If not, maybe a touch strange, I'll admit. Okay, wow. Well, so Stutter Step. Well, we do not want Poseidon. Give me, like, anything but that. Stutter Step would be quite interesting from Hermes. It would be quite fun to do a Stutter Step glitchy bridal glow thing with this, probably. So we might have to do that in the near future as well. This is definitely... Wow, that is a juicy palm, huh? That's way more important than the rarity already. Hera is not a god we want. Show me at least one of them, would ya? Ooh. None of the gods that we want. I'm probably going to roll just to see if we can get someone else offered here, then. I'm not actually certain how it works here, but I know there's probably more. Plausible. Kind of just curious here. So we did get Apollo eventually, at least. I'm questioning now if this is really worth it. I guess. Why don't we take some more Ares first, I'm kind of thinking. We don't need 1,000 Ares boons for once. I'm probably just going to take the hammer here, too. Okay, and we do want Hermes, like I said. So maybe he's a solid one to take soon, too. Trying to get the most out of my dashes right now. It's actually not bad, right? I've kind of said this before, but it seems like a lot of the dashes have kind of wind up, or sprint boons, really, half the time, right? I've kind of wound up in a place where I don't know if I'm that interested in taking them, including this one, you know? I don't take it very often, so maybe I can kind of change my feelings on it. Single a limb at 30%. I mean, we obviously want his cast, but I don't know if we should really rush it. He doesn't really have any tier 2s for the sword drops, interestingly, right? He doesn't have anything. He just has the duos. It wouldn't be terrible to take the attack. You might want to even just to fill a slot for the Apollo boon. It's not a terrible idea. I'm going to take single elimination first, though, I think. We should probably set up for the duo right about now to try to get it. We're going to have to wait on the Hef one. Hopefully we can get that, though, in the future, too. I kind of forget whose is whose here. One of them makes it instant. One of them makes them drop, like, double or something like that. Is that right? Either way. Lucid Gain? Sure. Whatever. I don't think it's going to matter, really. Okay, let's head in here. We filled a slot with Apollo. We've set up the duo there. So now we got to roll a door. Preferably get more Ares before Apollo, but we probably just take whatever shows up. Probably just roll any door here, really. Okay, I thought any door. You got more Apollo first. What can you do, though? I could have left him on the door and then seen if we got Ares somewhere else. I am using up my rerolls pretty quick here, though. All right, now show me the duo boon without any fight. You did not. Come on. Hey. Falling blades from Ares drop +1 time in succession. Deal damage in a larger area +50%. So it doubles the blade drops. I'm kind of watching it because I haven't used this a ton. Seems pretty good at a glance, right? Now you really need it as a cast, which is not going to happen easily. We're interested in Hermes as well. Okay. I'll be down to one roll after this. I wonder if palming this a lot would feel pretty good. Like how I said, I don't need a lot of Aries, but it feels like I've spent all my rolls trying to get this to happen already. I'm not going to have a whole lot to try to get the Hef one popping, huh? What do we think? Is it going to be top? It seems like it's doing okay. They kind of stack up on each other too, huh? Interestingly. All right, come on, show me the cast. Show me the cast. I shouldn't roll here, though. But show me the cast. I got a common cast. I am using the attack a decent amount, but you probably just got to take whatever you can get from the cast here. Ooh, that could actually still be interesting. There's aromatic file. However, we do want to get Hef popping, right? So I don't know if that's wise. We're actually going to skip the hammer, go directly to Hermes. Oh, wait. No, there's 2 more doors. All right, we'll come back for the hammer then. I can't really spend more rolls getting decent doors here. Let's dig. Where the heck are the enemies here? Found you, man. Winner's Circle would also be interesting. Ooh, okay. Yep, we'll take that. They expire faster. Does this work right? Winner's Circle is kind of weird like that, where I don't know actually if it works right with this cast or not off the top of my head. They expire sooner. It's quite a bit sooner, that's for sure. I think it's kind of like a debuff it puts on enemies in a sense when they're in the casting circle. Hidden Knives. We didn't get Trick Knives, which would probably be the interesting one. Skulking Onslaught. You probably take Wicked Onslaught here. We don't need a backstabby thing going on so much. All right, we're doing pretty good. It's not going to be a cut above thing, but that's okay, right? I think I kind of just want to do the rarity. What do you think? No Selene, that's for sure. I kind of want to file it. Is that greedy? I almost missed this door, too. Uh-oh. Should have missed this door looking at the timer. This zone is so hard for the time, right? I meant to do a survey on YouTube, and maybe someday I still will, for a poll. What your fastest times are. Whether you're trying or not. What are your fastest times? Since I'm not here to shame or anything, that's for sure. But I am actually curious. A lot of people, you know, a common question that I dodge. Oh my god, the luck, by the way. A common question that I dodge is, what is a good time in Hades 1, Hades 2, this game, that game, you know? I kind of just want to look at what else is a prereq here out of curiosity. It's a pretty common question in, like, the subreddit and other places, right? Okay, we can't roll it. It's not common, so that's nice, too. That's good, that's good, that's good. I'm happy with that. What's a good time? And my answer has always been, as far as I can remember me ever saying, is there is no good or bad time. There simply are times. Thus, therefore, I think the best time you can hope for is one that you're happy with, one that you're proud of. If you want to compare yourself to other people, I mean, you're welcome to. There's always speedrun.com if you really want to look. You know what I mean? But no one could tell you that you have a bad time. I think. You know, that's just not a fair judgment. 0.63 seconds left on the clock. Okay. All tired out. This actually did kind of come together, I will say. There was a touch of the luck. Oh, I almost did it. I should switch. But I didn't do it. So we still would like stutter step from Hermes too. So let's file it up, and hopefully we can just get a natural F1. I meant to look at the original damage. Went to 170. I think it was only 80 before, so that's pretty good. Pretty juicy increase. Palms would be really nice on that stuff. We can come back from this. No attack boon. For my attacking daggers, basically. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So why am I asking what your best times are? Well, some people, some players would like to compare themselves to other, like, newer players, you know? I'm sure this question kind of boils down to how am I compared to other players around my skill level, but that's just not a question that any of us can usually answer either. But maybe this is a good way to kind of get some kind of idea, you know? I don't like to answer every single question that is given to me so diplomatically. But that does end up happening often, I'll admit. You know, like a lot of the answers to questions that are given to me is, you know, I have to answer with a huge caveat or something. Ugh. Beat it, Selene. Get the ding-dongs out. It's a lot of sword drops. It's a lot of, I don't know what the hell's going on the screen a little bit too, though. Sure, we'll take a moon water. That's it? Okay. Diplomatic answers. Some people ask me, like, what is high fear? So, like, I mean, I don't really know. I'm not really sure myself what counts as high fear. Prominence flare. I guess that's light smite, right? I really don't want that attack. It's pretty weak. I'm not going to use prominence flare. I'm trying to consider other things. Oh, not yet. No. Beat it. Give me some palms or something. This half special might come in handy. Whoa. I've always kind of looked at it as high fear is, you know, the highest difficulty the game rewards you for. So, like, 32, basically. Because that's the amount that the devs have assumedly balanced the game around at that point. You know? I don't think they took a lot of consideration into, you know, 40, 50, whatever, you know. Hades won as well. Their considerations had to kind of... They gave you as many options as they could think of, you know? But the considerations for balancing probably stopped after 32. And I think that's fair, because you just can't balance that stuff infinitely. Ooh. And a fountain room for Hef. Do I spend my roll here? Just give it to me. Damn. I tried to say it. I guess we do. Martial art is... the way I'm looking at it. And that attack is pretty weak too, right? Uncanny Fort. Let's roll it. Come on! No. Guess mint condition. Bunch of commons. Okay. Okay. It's okay. We got a mini boss. I'm actually okay to see that unless it's Charybdis. It was. Get some more boons. Another chance here. Ares has a lot of other boons that we can still be useful. I often got asked which game's my favorite. And that's another very diplomatic answer I have to provide, I'm afraid. Because I kind of just don't... I can't really... I just don't have one. I don't think I could ever have one. I think it's just a content creator thing at this point, you know? I don't think it's really, like... anything besides that. Whoa! Whoa. Okay. It's actually quite interesting how this feels. It feels quite different to many other builds. Come on. Aw. I guess we could fill in the attack. That does open up other boons, though. Grievous Blow and Profuse Bleeding. That can appear from Ares in the future if we do take it. But the other two are just quite weak, right? They don't really make sense for us. I guess Meat Grinder is a little interesting in its own way, but it is still probably the attack. It should probably be the attack even from a get as strong as possible standpoint, if I were to guess. Boing. Favorite soundtracks, though. We were recently having this discussion. Favorite soundtracks I can answer a little bit better, probably. It is hard to pick. But I definitely have some. Oh my god. I can't move. Woo, damn. Not bad. Please, please, please. Yes, come on. Please, 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 please. No. So there's Profuse Bleeding now. Well, Mutual Destruction is a nice boon, as we know all too well. God, favorite soundtracks. I mean, Transistor, Bastion. Very, very high up there. Celeste, amazing soundtrack. Transistor, very amazing soundtrack. What in the name? Whenever you take damage, you lose $3 before you lose health. I really hate that legendary. I hate it so much. No. Just no. God, I hate it. That's so not fun, right? Oh, Fury soundtrack. Oh my god, it's outstanding. Highly recommend that. I mostly, when I think of favorite game soundtracks, I try to think of, I don't know why, but my mind wants to go to soundtracks that I have or will listen to besides when just playing the game. And I feel like that's the strongest indicator for me. And that's sort of the ones that I'm listing, is the ones that I've actually listened to outside of playing the game. Get her! I'm trying to drop the cast as often as possible. Wow, this is strong. Dunzo. Dunzo. No origination. I'm probably not going to get origination when you look at our setup here too, right? I guess Hef might be able to. Okay, so now we can wear Hef's keepsake. Try to get the duo. Yeah, we're not even at, like, full build. Not even close, really. Okay. So let's get that going on here. Mystery Boon. Yeah, I'm definitely glad we did not take that legendary. So I can have multiple sets of sword drops from the dash here, right? It's not like it overrides itself or anything weird, right? As far as I can tell. Let's start with the Ham. More max health is nice with Mutual Destruction now, though. I love Hollow Knight as a game, and I do enjoy the soundtrack. I love the moody tones. I think they have great boss fight music, but for some reason I don't find myself listening to it when I'm not playing the game. For whatever the reason. I'm not sure I'll be making good use of any of these. Dancing Knives. I do throw out the special sometimes. Hestia, the hell are you doing here? I have 4 fire. So I guess slow cooker's okay. It's safe to say I don't want glowing coal here because it probably messes everything up. I don't need the max magic at all, so slow cooker it is, right? Here's some palms finally. Caster dash, please. Dig. Lord Zeus. Trying to use up some magic so that I can have the Huntress active. Sometimes. Sword Ring, plus 30. There's Heffy. But Lucid Gain is getting it back, so it's not really doing a whole lot, probably. Oh, it's what's his name? Whatever, Heracles. It is true, like, when I think about my favorite games, like, they are also usually my favorite soundtracks. Probably not a coincidence, right? They definitely stick out. Like, when I just listed my favorite soundtracks, I kind of just listed my favorite games in a lot of ways. Come on, do a boat! Yes! We did get it, thank God. Your Falling Blades from Ares fall immediately and deal more damage. Hot dog. More Ares for Vent for origination, maybe? Yeah. And try. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, okay. Holy crap. Holy crap. I mean, required 2 duos, but oh my god. Yes, please. There's Furnace Blast. There you go, heroic. I guess I'll just take the money. We don't need the magic. Okay, we have mint condition. It's not much of an origination. Is there anything we could swap out that could help with that? Hestia's in the pool. Not really. I guess she could swap out the special, but that would actually not be very helpful either. Because we wouldn't be able to keep that Scorch on enemies, probably. Dear God, it's disgusting, really. Yeah, I guess we'll just take more Hestia for, like, slow cooker and stuff. At the least. Again, I don't really want glowing coal. What about swapping out the attack? Nah, you wouldn't want that. I don't think so. Same problem. Scorch doesn't stay on, you know? Usually wears off unless you're applying a lot of it. It's still kind of decent as an origination applicator via, like, the cast or something. Since the cast lingers and keeps stacking it up. Controlled burn, but only when I use the Omega special. It's kind of a decent way to try to spend magic, but Lucid Gain just recovers too much. Yeah, just throw a Flash Flyer on here. I'm going to skip the treasure trove because I'm lazy. We have a lot of money. Sure, we'll be fine, right? What do we want here? Drunken Stupor ain't great. Worry free for mutual destruction? Hell yeah. Okay. Not knowing your health? How do you feel about this? It's funny. It's not good. Not everything has to be... Well, I mean, it is actually quite strong. I think there's something about, like, the effect of it is obviously not... is anti-quality of life, whatever that might be. Whatever you might call that. But it's funny. It's like an experience at the same time. So I kind of feel like it's fine. And it's not like you're ever forced to take it. It's always of your own volition at the end of the day. We have enough money that we can probably go this way. We'll do more max health, I suppose. We didn't get a palm here, which is kind of what I really wanted. Your blast effects from Hef clear days and deal more damage if they do. Alright, I have Light Smite. I kind of forgot. Smithy Rush. Oh, absolutely not. That kind of is going to very, very rarely do anything. So I kind of feel like it's just Grand Caldera instead. Which is kind of too bad. Up to Slow Cooker, too. Alright, buddy, let's see how we fare. Bird. Oh my god. It shouldn't feel this good, I feel. I don't know why. Maybe it should. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I haven't been giving this dash boon the credit that it deserves to some degree. Is it even the dash boon though? I hope the meter separates it properly so I can kind of judge it. I haven't been using the DPS mod lately because it's been even more buggy than usual. Well, sorry, it hasn't really been buggy, but it causes the game to crash for me a bit too often. Oh, I dodged it. I can't be too shocked if it simply does say that our attack winds up on the top, because I did take, like, Wicked Onslaught, right? Which is a really strong hammer. And now we have, like, a bunch of slow cooker points in, so we have actually a lot of power on the dagger here, which is a good way to do it. Let's see. Anything we could do that could help with our dashing or casting? Not that I can think of. We didn't get an Athena boon. Oh, Divine Dash. I think that would be nice. Definitely don't need any of that junk. Divine Dash would be nice. I guess we can settle for Mental Block, too. We have no roll, so one of those two would be fine. Here's Athena. There's nothing left, though, honey. Thanks, I guess, though. What do you got? Well, I guess it's Mental Block since Divine Dash didn't show up. Slow Cooker goes up even further. I think that's the best infusion boon. I'm pretty sure. And this might be the best weapon to up that infusion in particular, right? Because it's so rapid hitting. We shouldn't need anything else from Hef, so let's go for just a lot of palms here. Okay. Oh, God. It's kind of nice not having to think about my health. Because, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, baby. Okay, is it safe to say that this is actually better than the other Ultimate Ares run we did? I think it kind of is. Stabbing Rush, let's go. More dash damage. It actually is, right? We were doing something kind of funky with the previous one. We were doing kind of, it was I'll admit, a bit more of a meme run with this weird theme / forcing something strange to happen, I guess is one way to look at it, right? You're gonna stay there, okay. Kind of just want to make sure that I didn't get caught out. It's a bit harder to dash through you, the tail, and I'm not certain how well we can dash through Typhon either. I shall try my best. I think you can get an idea of what your max health is here, actually. Yeah, because Mutual Destruction still tells you. I believe it's 1.4% normally at Epic, right? Is that what it is? The less health you have remaining. Current double damage chance plus 5.74%. Oh, now I don't know. So that means I'm barely missing any, right? I think. So these are all pretty much useless as far as I can tell. Unless I get... I don't think I'm going to be making use of Controlled Burn. I'm thinking maybe I could get... Oh, that gives me a little bit of max health, the Ash, right? I guess there's that. If we get... forgive me. The Hef boon that increases our max health based on our magic. What I was thinking of. Damn. No Hermes here. The Anvil is not very meaningful, right? Hestia probably not so much. Rude Awakening. Probably not. Same issue as before. Molten Touch, but it would only affect the ads. It does have fire on it. I'll probably just take this instead. I'll take that. We were missing 36, apparently. Really? Really? Go away, Heat Rush. Nobody wants you here. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. Too bad we didn't get the starter set thing going, but Winter Circle has actually been pretty cool for us, right? So I'm going to be trying to just dash and cast a lot. I'm kind of attacking a little bit, but not like crazy. I took some chunks of damage. I have 0 from Mutual Destruction right now, keep in mind. Like, no bonus. Oh, that thing did not die. Got some more eyeballs. Okay, buddy, we're back. I'm trying to dash into him. I don't know if these sword drops actually hit him from my dash, though, is the problem. There goes my armor, so we're still at full health. They must land. They must have tested that, right? There's some weird things that don't hit Typhon for some reason. Okay, was that enough to get him? It was not quite. It was close, though. Okay, Sonny boy. Dash away. What's this doodad? That's fine. Go ahead and hit me. Go ahead and hit me, dude. Give him the drop. Damn, that was good. That actually felt really good. I hope they separate the sword drops between the cast and the dash here, please. Dashing 117,000. Wow. Holy crap. And the attack actually wasn't that much. I thought the attack was actually going to steal some of the show. We have 10 from Slow Cooker. Wow. But the dash and the cast still did it. And they were surprisingly even, too. We started with the dash, right? Get Furnace Blast out of here. What are you doing? The cast actually dealt more damage, but it came a little bit later. So they're probably quite even, right? Wow. That was actually good. Viable strategy. I wonder how this works. How well this works, I should say. If you're trying to do, like, a pretty good amount of fear here. Does this work well with wards and everything? I don't know. You kind of need the duos, though. Well, actually, I thought we were going to need the duos. But Coffin Nail didn't wind up feeling as good as I thought. Cutting Edge was probably a big deal so early on, though, I think we could say. That was fun, huh? I liked that. I actually like that better than going for a blood drop build. Blood drop builds are funny, but I don't know if they're actually all that good half the time. Whereas this was just straight up good, I think. What do you think? I liked it. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you got build suggestions, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Like, subscribe, you know what's going on. I shall see you in another video.